kind of conviction about your place on the all-time list and where Kawhi Leonard ranks for you?
I think as a competitor, if you're trying to do something meaningful, if you don't have the mindset that you're the best ever, you failed already. So if you don't have the mindset that you are the best reporter ever, then you already failed. And that's been my mindset since I can remember. That will be my mindset as long as I can remember anything, that I am the best ever at what I do. And every day that I step on the basketball floor, I will strive to be that. But my mindset will always be as such as I am the best to do what I do. And that'll give me a shot at being the best. But before you can ever reach anything, you have to believe it. You don't just mistakenly become great at something. You probably at one time or another, believe that you can be great at that. And then you work to get great at that, and you reach that greatness. But you don't mistakenly become great. And then you start to believe, oh man, I'm great at that. No, you believed that before, and you work to get that. So I always believe that, and I'll work every day to reach that.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Carl Anthony. So, as you saw in that clip, man, that was from Draymond Green's press conference, and they asked him about his statement saying that he was the best defender, the best defensive player in the history of the NBA. Now, in that clip, you saw Draymond saying that it started with his mindset, and he believes that in his mind that he is the greatest defender ever. So that, you know, if you want to be the greatest, you have to think it first, and then act as if, and go after becoming the greatest, right? So, interestingly enough, you know, this is something I talk about all the time. Everything starts in the mind, okay? When you see a painting that is world-renowned, it started here first. So sometimes our thoughts can come across a little delusional to some people. Everybody kind of gave Draymond a lot of heat and flack for saying that he was the best defensive player ever. But, you know, it's debatable. He's making a good case for himself. But the real thing is about his mental, you know, his thought process. You know, the things that he's thinking about that has his mindset where it's at. So he goes and approaches everything he does with that intensity because he already feels in his head, in his brain, in his mind that he's the best. So he's going to go out and perform as if he's the best. And that is important. That's an important skill to have, and important to know that you got to have your mindset like A1 before you can, you know, really bring to fruition the things that are so, you know, that are so great and grand, you know. If you don't believe it here first, if you don't believe it in your heart, like you said, you've already failed. And so keep that in mind as you're on your journey. Keep that in mind as you know, as you have these big goals. Like, as you look at your vision board, some of those things may seem very, very far away in your life. But if you truly believe it, if you truly have the right mindset, you can achieve it too. That's it, man. It's your boy. Peace. Deuce season.